First-time home buyers always fall for these types of scams.
In October, this plot of land in the 700 block of Fortune Street was listed for sale by owner on multiple real estate websites. But there was one big problem.
Not for sale.
Don't let that be you. In this video, we're going to show you ways to avoid some of the top scams that first-time home buyers fall for every single time.
Now to a major real estate scam. Con artists accused of making $1 million out of duping new home buyers.
Investigators say they never had permits or even a plot of land to develop.
Let's get right into it. So number one is buying a property or viewing a property or trying to view a property, schedule a property that you see online that's not on a typical real estate website. For example, some people are selling homes on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, you name it, okay? Just do understand, if you take the risk of going to go see a property that you cannot search on Google, that you don't see that many photos on, if it feels scammy, if it feels spammy, then I strongly recommend not even going to these people's homes, because again, sometimes they're trying to set you up to either do something where it's going to be a scam involved. Okay, so make sure that if you see a property, now that doesn't necessarily mean that the property is not legitimately for sale. You can easily drive past the property. You can either call the place. You can call your real estate agent to see if they have an agent as well too. Sometimes these are for sale by owner homes. You can also look up tax documents as well too. Just Google the county that the property is in, put the address in, and you'll see who actually owns the property. If things are not adding up or mixing up, ask more questions. And if you feel like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable doing this, let them know you don't feel comfortable, because there are things that may be not only pushing you away, but pushing other potential people away as well too, just simply because of how they're doing it.
In October, this plot of land in the 700 block of Fortune Street was listed for sale by owner on multiple real estate websites. But there was one big problem.
Not for sale.
Daryl Elise Brown owns the land with her siblings, heir property from their parents who purchased it in the 1950s.
To leave a legacy.
The land has remained vacant and they've never listed it for sale. But in late October, Brown got a call from a woman in Georgia about a pending sale, looking for a Mr. Daryl Brown.
I said, there is no Mr. Daryl Brown. And she says, oh my God. She says, ma'am, I've been talking with this person and he's trying to sell the property.
Brown filed a police report and called a realtor friend to get the listings removed.
Immediately they sent me an email and said, we're taking it off. So I thought, okay, we're good.
But over the next several weeks, they found a for sale sign on their property along with survey stakes and received calls from 3 different title companies about someone attempting to close on the property.
They were getting ready to send the check to the fraudster.
In one case, the sale actually went through.
Due to fraudulent paperwork, forged signatures of my siblings.
A warranty deed filed with the Harris County Clerk's Office had a New Jersey notary stamp with Texas struck out on the paperwork.
I don't see how they cleared that, but they did.
I've seen properties literally be online, blurry photos, bad address, not missing the apartment address, missing photos. You'd be surprised. Bad descriptions, copy paste, all type of stuff that license agents have done. So if license agents make mistakes, you better believe that someone trying to sell some property is going to make the mistake as well. Sometimes people are not even in a position where they can actually sell that property as well too. We recently had a client like that where they thought they could sell the property and the property was not in a position where they could sell it. Okay, so again, sometimes things may look like a scam and it's not, but if it is, or if it looks like it is, you want to get confirmation. Don't guess, confirm.
Now to a major real estate scam. Con artists accused of making $1 million out of duping new home buyers.
Investigators say they never had permits or even a plot of land to develop.
Take a look at those posts back there. At one point, there was a large sign advertising coming soon, this new townhome development. It directed folks to a website. In fact, police say a woman from out of state came across an online listing, hired a real estate agent, actually put down more than $300,000 on one of these new townhomes, only to find out that there were no building applications on file, no permits on file, no site plans on file with the city. She got concerned, then she called police.
There's even a website complete with renderings and floor plans of the townhomes buyers believed they'd be building. The Falls of Davie, all a front.
The next thing you want to look out for is real estate agents that may have an expired license A revoked license, meaning they could be essentially banned from doing any type of real estate transaction, or just may just simply be, someone that says, hey, I'm in real estate, and then you thought that they were a real estate agent and they ended up being a wholesaler, investor, or just someone that just wanted to show you a house. You have to make sure that people have the right credentials in order to help you. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to help you with the contracts. They're not going to be able to get you access to the property. They're not going to be able to create a search for you, because they don't have access to the MLS. They're not going to be able to, help you with certain parts of the documents and helping you signing certain documents simply because they don't belong to an association. So there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that real estate agents have to make sure that they have in place to not only show that they are licensed and that they know what they're doing, but then also just to make sure that you know that they are credible and they have their credentials in place as well. You can always look these things up. Anything that requires a license usually is public information. And so you can easily just type in your state real estate license, and then it'll take you to a site. Most of these websites is, again, public information. You shouldn't have to log in to see it. You type in the person's information and you should be able to see their license. If you don't see their license, just make sure they're not going by any nicknames or something like that, and just tell the person. But if you feel like you're doing too much just to see if a person is legitimate, it may be best, like I said with the house, if you feel like the house is scammy or spammy, just choose another house. If you feel like the agent is scammy or spammy, just choose another real estate agent. Choose to work with someone, call an office, look on Google, look to see the reviews. A lot of people are coming up with a lot of different crafty ways to scam people. So make sure you do your homework, do your due diligence, read some reviews, make sure it's not done by bots or someone that was hired online just to put this stuff together. People are weird out here. The good news is, in most cases, that's not the situation. In most cases, people aren't trying to hurt you or scam you or something like that. So still have a positive outlook, but don't be naive. Double check, confirm, make sure you do your research as well. Hopefully you like this video, and if you do, wait till you see the next one. I'll see you there.